Welcome back, America. Nobody better than retired four-star General Jack Keane, Army General. 4 stars are hard to get. I just want people to know it's an amazing accomplishment. He's a great patriot. General, I want to read some headlines to you here that are recent, the last few days. Here's one headline. Iran orders thousands of tons of ballistic missile ingredients for China, up to 800 missiles that those can provide for. That's the Jerusalem Post. AP, Iran has amassed even more near weapons-grade uranium, UN watchdog says, more than they thought, and they've been hyper-generating it since they've been negotiating with our administration. CNN, Iran's supreme leader slams U.S. nuclear proposal, says it will continue to enrich uranium. And then Iran counter U.S. nuclear offer as Trump sends new warning. General, this is a terrorist regime that is hell-bent on getting nuclear weapons. Am I right about that?
No, absolutely. And the motivation is very clear. They believe just downright that if Saddam Hussein had a nuclear weapon, he never would have been removed. If Gaddafi did not give up his nuclear weapons, he never would have been removed. It's about the preservation of the regime, one, and number two, as leverage to threaten Israel, and if necessary, destroy the state of Israel. And we've got to be clear right about that. Americans who roll their eyes at something like that and say, oh, they can't be serious. Believe me, they are serious. And the Arabs know it as well. And if they get a nuclear weapon, we are in then a nuclear arms race. And the Arabs will get those weapons as quickly as possible. And my friend Henry Kissinger warned me, and he said, Jack, the greatest danger, I think, facing the United States from World War II to the present is a nuclear arms race in the Middle East, which would likely lead, his words, to a nuclear exchange. He said, we can never, ever let this happen. So that's where we are, and we got to put our foot down here.
This is why I think all the wording is wrong. It's so much propaganda. The warmongers, so the people who want to stop a terrorist Islamist regime that threatens the United States and Israel, and quite frankly threatens the free world, from getting a nuclear warhead, and obviously they're building these missiles as fast as they can with the help of the communist Chinese now, that somehow we're the warmongers, we're the peacemongers. You know, you're a 4-star general, or were. You saw war up close. You're saying we cannot allow the Iranians to get nuclear weapons. As a man who has been to war, who has seen war, who has led troops, what am I missing here?
Yeah, absolutely. Those of us who do not want Iran to have a nuclear weapon, we're not advocating war. We're trying to stop a Holocaust from taking place as a result of something like this. And that's the reality of what we're facing. This is a diabolical regime. The fact that we refer to them as clerics and mullahs is a joke. This is an Islamic theocracy that's an oppressive and repressive regime, and they want to dominate and control the Middle East and the flow of oil. And, as they have said many, many times, over and over in their 45 years of existence, destroy the state of Israel. They are about this, and this is serious business. It's extremely dangerous, and we have to take the appropriate action to prevent it from happening. And let me just say something about these ballistic missiles. The Israelis are very concerned about these ballistic missiles, just used conventionally. Why is that? Iran attacked them in that first attack in April, over 300 things flying at them, drones and missiles. 105 of those were ballistic missiles. Only 4 penetrated their defense systems. Then October came after the Israelis had attacked Iran again in retaliation, and Iran attacked this time only with ballistic missiles. 200 of them came at Israel, and a stunning number of 40 penetrated the system. Iran was only attacking military targets. They had 11 minutes of warning. All the airplanes took off from the airfields. The people got in their bunkers, and they also attacked the Mossad headquarters. No damage done. Think about what is happening here, and you introduced it. The capability to have hundreds of ballistic missiles with China's help flying at Israel, not 200, 400, 600 ballistic missiles to overwhelm the air defense systems, not flying at military targets, but coming at Tel Aviv and Jerusalem with the impact on civilian casualties. This is something the Israelis fear, and they have got to get this shut down. That is why they are working with the Trump administration. Hopefully diplomacy works. But if it does not work, we must take down their nuclear enterprise, and we must take down their ballistic missile enterprise as well. These are essential things. If we can get it worked out diplomatically, fine. If not, we cannot let them stay on this path.
When we come back, I'd love to know how we can get this worked out diplomatically. We're dealing with a country that has lied and cheated on everything they've signed, whether it's Obama, whether it's Biden, whatever it is. They just keep moving on, and I want to pursue this with you when we return. We'll be right back.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.